Becca's by the Bay. I'm your urban soap maker here in South Texas, owner and creator at Becca's by the Bay on Etsy. And we are making laundry soap today. The other day I made the soaps. Here's how they came out. They look fabulous. You could use this laundry soap bar that I used with the soap nuts. It's 100% coconut oil, and then I use the soap nut powder in the recipe. And I did put the recipe, and I'll put it in the links down below again here, as well as the first video that I did. But you could use this as a laundry bar soap. Like if you've got a stain or something like that on your shirt, you would wet your shirt and just soap it up and scrub it and rinse it out. So you can use this as a stain stick. You can also, this is what I've been doing, is, let me show you down here what we're up to. We've got our like cheese grater, and it's a lot easier to grate this right away. Like if you, this is rock hard, and it was probably rock hard after about 2 hours yesterday, and I stuck it in the freezer because it was starting to get hot. So I cooled it off, and it set up probably within 2 or 3 hours, and I was able to unmold these yesterday, but I waited till today to shred them. So I'm just shredding it up. Now, I've used the Wellness Mama recipe before, and I've tweaked it a little bit, or it's pretty much the same recipe that she does. Now, she uses the Fells Naphtha soaps. I don't like Fells Naphtha. I feel like it has a chemical kind of smell, and like the ingredients didn't look as all natural to me as everyone talked about. So I've used Kirk's Castile soap. That's 100% coconut oil soap. I've used the Pink Zote soap. People have talked about making laundry soap from the Pink Zote soap. I've tried it several different ways, and I've also made it as a powder or a liquid. And I didn't like the liquid soaps because you got to store it, and it's a little bit more process of, you know, heating up the water, getting everything melted and mixed up, and making sure it stays mixed. And I just find that that's just too messy for us, and I just don't like that. I prefer powder. So what I do is I take it and I shred it, and then I've done the measurements before. So I'll show you here. This is my my scale, and what I do is make sure you tar it out. So hit tar, that way it's at 0. And the Fells Naphtha soap is 5.5 ounces. So, sorry guys. My soap bars are like 3.8 to 4 ounces. And so they're all slightly a little bit different in weight. And I like to be consistent about my stuff. So here's my soap nut laundry soap. And this has pure lemon essential oil and pure tea tree oil. The lemon helps with cleaning and removing stains. The tea tree oil helps with your stinky, grimy stuff. So like if it's like really sweaty kind of laundry or sports kind of stuff, and it's really kind of pungent, you really, the tea tree oil really helps to get rid of all that bacteria and all that smell and funk. So we're going to put 5.5 ounces of soap shreds. Almost there. 5. Okay, 5.5 ounces of soap shreds. Now, they talk about using 1 bar of like Fells Naphtha soap, which would be that many ounces, with like 1 cup of borax, 1 cup of washing soda. You can add baking soda as like a you know, anti-scent. Supposed to help with stains and removing stinky clothes too. So I've noticed I do like adding the extra baking soda to the recipe versus when I've left it out. So I'm going to go over the measurements, but they do say to do more like 2 parts washing soda to 2 parts borax to 1 part soap. But that doesn't really equal out when I was looking at that for some reason. So what I did was the Wellness Mama uses 1 cup of each to the 1 bar of soap. So this would be like 1 bar of soap weight. And then when you measure out the borax, it's heavier. So even though it's a cup, and I know this is all probably, if you're doing it for yourself, you can do a little bit more, a little bit less. Just pat it down, make sure it's exactly kind of a cup. And when you do it by weight, and I'll tar it out to show you, 1 cup of borax is like 6.8 ounces-ish, and I usually just rounded it up to 7. Okay, so 1 cup of borax equals 7 ounces. You can find borax. I don't have the container. I put it in these containers. I don't have the packaging. You can get borax at like H-E-B, Walmart. It's in the laundry section, I believe, or cleaning. If you're looking for cleaning supplies, it's either in the cleaning supply section or in the laundry section. And it's usually right next to washing soda. So this is the washing soda. And this is a cup of it. So a cup of washing soda equals 5.9 ounces. I just rounded up to 6. Okay, so I do 6 ounces of the washing soda, 7 ounces of borax, and 5.5 ounces of my soap. And then I do half a cup of baking soda, which is 5 ounces. So half a cup equals 5 ounces by weight. Almost there. This just like refreshes your laundry, makes it smell nice and fresh. So, and if you didn't know this, you can take baking soda and put it in your oven in like a stainless steel pan and bake it at like 450 degrees, probably for a couple of hours, and it creates a chemical reaction. And water, whatever's like wet in this, there's something like, there's like a liquid to this, even though it looks like a powder. It evaporates and it creates a chemical reaction. And you can create washing soda by baking your baking soda for a couple of hours till it's really, it'll feel kind of thick at first. And then how you know it's done is it's really fine powder and really soft. And you'll see like steam kind of almost evaporating in your oven. And that's the chemical reaction in releasing gases. So it's not really steam, it's actually gases being released. And it creates washing soda. So if you don't want to buy it or you can't find it, you can always make it yourself. So this is the blend that I have, and I use 1 to 2 tablespoons per laundry load, depending on how dirty your laundry is. If it's like really, really bad, you could use up to a 1/4 cup for a really large extra load. But like if it's a small load, you would do a tablespoon. If it's like a medium to large load, you'd use 1 to 2 tablespoons. So it saves you a lot on laundry detergent. It's very economical. It's very environmental friendly. It's good for your septic system. And you can blend this up in your food processor if you don't have a blender. It works really good in our Vitamix. So it does take a little bit longer in the food processor and it won't get as fine. And that way I like it really fine because we use a lot of cold water. This will work in the cold water and it'll still suds up and stuff like that. So here is our Vitamix. And I've already got one batch in here. I do one at a time. I'm just gonna shake it around. Make sure it all gets mixed up. Probably good. I'm going to open it up, and you don't want to breathe this in because, as you can see, it's going to kind of be a very fine powder. But look at that. That is laundry detergent. It's super fine. The soap nut powder's in there, so it's going to be exfoliating as far as like really helping to scrub away at stuff while it's in your washing machine. And that's it. You just get a container and put it in there. And that is the whole shebang. So that is, oops, sorry, didn't mean to bump you guys. That is super cool. So we've made laundry soap, making our laundry soap from the soap nuts and coconut oil and essential oils. And this will actually last like a really long time. That's quite a bit of laundry detergent. And that was probably like 1.5 bars of soap that I had. So I'm going to finish blending this up, put it in our container, and I'll let you know how it works because this is the first time I've added soap nuts because I figured it would be a really good laundry booster. It felt like the soap that we were making, even though it was 100% coconut oil, maybe wasn't cleaning as well. We do have some grimy, sweaty, kind of gross stuff from time to time. And dirt and stains and things like that. So I felt like I really wanted to use this as a laundry booster. I felt like OxiClean doesn't work like it used to when it first came out. So you can add OxiClean to your laundry soap as a booster, but I felt like it wasn't working as well. Some people use this by itself as just the soap nuts. They put it in a little bag and crack them, and then they throw it in their wash. The problem with that is people were saying, and I had not tried this, I just know our stuff gets kind of dirty, and that would probably not be enough of a cleansing action, that they found that it didn't quite maybe clean as well as they thought, some of them. Some people, I mean, their clothes don't get super dirty, and they felt like they cleaned their clothes just fine. We tend to get muddy and dirty and stuff like that, so we need a little extra help. And I felt like this added to our laundry soap would make an awesome booster. So I will let you guys know how that comes out, if any of the stains come out that we've had in our clothes because of using this, because sometimes I know you wash stuff and you change things up. Sometimes it'll have that extra cleansing action that you're looking for. But if you were just looking to wash your clothes and have someone has sensitivities, it's for a baby, this is totally natural. It's a fruit nut, and it is super gentle as far as like it's gentle cleansing and stuff like that. So you could use this alone as a cleanser for your laundry if you've got sensitivities or a baby, things like that. So I've tried to keep everything super simple. And yeah, you can also, I think I'll show it in another video how you can make this into a cleanser for your home. So that'll be really fun. So I hope you guys like this video. I'll put things and links down below. And if you're interested in actually purchasing the soaps that I make, I'll put a link to our Etsy shop. It's a lot heavier to be shipping. When I ship this laundry soap, it's by weight. So it's kind of heavy and you have to pay more shipping. So if people are interested, I will ship just the soap if you want just the soap bar. And I will also ship just the soap shreds so you can make your own soap at home. So I'm not adding all that extra weight with, washing soda and borax. You can do it at home and just put it in your food processor or your blender. If you guys think that's a great idea, let me know. I'll add it to the Etsy shop. I'll take some photos and upload it. That's pretty much it. That's what we try to do to stay natural and make sure our laundry gets clean. And we were running low, and I was making more for ourselves. I thought it'd be really good to share with you guys. So I hope you like it. I hope you share it with someone. I hope you have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time. So have a great day, guys.